At Cellcom, we live,
Hey,
work,
we're
and
the
play
2023
right here in
Terrific
Wisconsin.
10, and you're watching Varsity Roundtable. Woo!
From the top of the 222 building on College Avenue in downtown Appleton, it's Varsity Roundtable with Ricardo Arguello, featuring Christopherson and Rosie. Tonight on The Big Show, members of the 8th ranked Little Chute boys basketball team. And now, for the hundreds in attendance, for the millions online, ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Arguello.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Varsity Roundtable, the only online high school sports talk show in the state. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin digital live stream team, and we're here in an amazing high definition on the 10th floor of the mothership, the 222 building, downtown Appleton, and we're really pleased because we go from one great basketball team to another great basketball team this week, because our focus right now is on boys basketball, and we have one of the top teams in Division III, a top 10 team, the number 8 ranked Little Chute Mustangs. I'm going to quickly introduce them, and then we'll get to know them in a little bit here. Directly to my right, we have Cooper, Effa, yes, all right, Nolan, Jakubek, there we go, and Deyten Magnussen. The guys are on board to talk about the great season that they've been having, this little game they got coming up later this week, and maybe their thoughts on the postseason. But before we start, I want to let everyone know that we are live and interactive. So we welcome any kind of questions that you might have out in cyber world. If you're watching this on your desktop, on your what do you call it, the little iPad, your phone maybe even, there should be a live chat that you can access once you put the mouse or whatever over the video screen. Sign in, give yourself a name so these guys know who's asking the questions, and we'll get the questions over right away to the three guys. But I also welcome interactivity from our in-house crowd. And Rosie, can we get it on the guys there? Look at these guys, huh? They look pretty lively, don't they? These guys also, you gentlemen can ask questions of your teammates as well. Just got to raise your hand and shout out that question, that will get you guys on camera there. So, but like I do before every show, and guys, ladies, I know it's hard, but we cannot have you asking for numbers or anything like that. Listen, that really happened our first couple episodes. We were doing the show. I had to ask, sorry, Coach, I know I'm hurting their game a little bit, but sorry, you're going to have to do that outside of show hours. So it's all about basketball, and that's what we're talking about right now. So let's get to know the guys a little bit. Let's start here with Cooper. All right, here's where I want you to look at the camera above your coaches there. Let everyone know the position you play and how you got in to playing basketball. Go ahead.
My name's Cooper. I'd say I'm a guard forward. I was introduced to basketball really young. My parents just kind of put me into the YMCA league, and then from there on, I just played up until now.
Okay. Nolan.
I'm Nolan. I play the 5 position, and I played in the YMCA league when I was young. And my dad just introduced me to basketball, and I've just been playing ever since then. Okay, your turn, Deyten.
I'm Deyten. I play the shooting guard position, and I didn't really start playing real basketball until 4th grade, but I was always playing on the Little Tyke Soups way back when.
Okay, all right, good stuff. Again, if you have any questions online, by the way, Christopherson, one of our producers back there, he's handling the questions from online. Got Jim Rosandick also handling the production end of it as well. So we're ready to roll here. Now, guys, listen, I know we're in the middle. We're actually in the real thick of the conference season here, the Northeastern Conference, I should say. Now, 14-3, right? Is that what you guys are? Ranked number 8 in Division III. Your thoughts on that? And I want to guess. I guess I want to tailor it more like, is this kind of what you expect it to be after 17 games, 14 wins, top 10 ranking, in line to contend for that Northeastern Conference championship? Were those the expectations? We'll start here with Cooper and go our way down.
I'd say for sure.
Okay.
Coming into the season, there were definitely high expectations. So I'd say a 14-3 record was definitely what we were thinking.
Okay. No.
Yeah, I'd say I think we had a lot of high expectations coming into the season, but obviously we knew that we were getting challenged like day in, day out by these different teams in our conference. But yeah, I'd say we had these good. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're going good. Let's get to Deyten.
Yeah, in the NEC, it's always tough. A lot of competitive teams. So to be 14-3 is what we wanted, but not given.
Well, I think it's great to see you guys kind of back. Brett, am I right? I covered when you guys had Turner Botts, and I'm forgetting the other.
Kenny Lowe.
Kenny Lowe. Yeah. Yes. Oh boy, those are some great teams. There, you guys kind of recaptured that spirit a little bit as you guys are vying for a Northeastern Conference championship. Listen, I thought this was remarkable, Brett did, and I'm sure Brett knew this too. The losses on the 3 losses. Get this, for those of you who aren't familiar. Very good schedule here, put together by Coach. Yeah, you helped put that together. That's right. Yeah, we have a loss to Wausau East. That's a D2 team, 14-3, Brett. Kohler, D4 Power, we know about the Blue Bombers, I think is their nickname. They're 15-3. And, of course, Freedom, they're a D3 team as well, and they're 17-1. I mean, that's a fantastic, tough, challenging schedule. Your thoughts on that? We're going to start over here at Deyten, work our way back. That's what you want, though, right? You guys don't want to play a bunch of tomato cans. I mean, you guys want to be challenged, right?
Right, for sure. Playing competitive games is what makes basketball fun. So I'm glad we had opportunities to play those tough teams.
Okay, Nolan.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that playing those tough teams helps us like just a lot with like just going into those like. Sorry.
Well, let's take a look at this picture here. Was that put that back up there, Rosie? Is that Deyten there? Showing off a little Deyten photo. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
That was your
last year.
Wow. Was that last year's? Okay.
Yeah, that was last year.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. Nolan, did you want to continue or did you want to pass it on
Yeah, I was
to
going to say
Cooper?
that going into those like conference games that are big, those non-conference like challenging games like Wausau East, it definitely helped us a lot.
Okay. Okay. Anything to add to that, Cooper?
I just feel like each game's just a learning experience, those tough ones. You just can take experiences and then take it into your later season, so I'd say, yeah.
That's good stuff. Brett, let me know if you we do have some. Okay, guys. Now we're switching to cyber world. Billions could be watching. You never know who China's checking in. What do you got, Brett?
Well, we do have a good audience watching. Not surprised because Mustangs fans always bring a lot of energy, right? But I actually have 2 questions for Deyten right out of the chute.
Oh boy, here we go.
First is from Dave Armstrong. How did it feel to hit the winning 3-pointer at the end of the game last Friday night?
Oh, it felt great. It was a big energy moment for me.
Can you set up the scenario a little bit? Maybe the play that was called, or
well, we got a defensive stop.
Yep.
And we were just coming down, and FBO was playing that 1-3-1. So I was sitting at the top. Somebody brought it in from the corner, and I was sitting out at the wing, and then got it to me, and I
let it fly.
Yeah.
No doubt in your mind.
Nope, never.
Okay. All right. Brett, did you have something else?
Well, this again is for Deyten, but I think all 3 guys could answer this one. Game on the line, 1 shot. Who would you have taking it?
Here we go. Here we go. Deyten.
I would have to say King Cooper Effa.
Oh, is that true? Okay, now Cooper, I don't know if he's a little embarrassed by that, but let's go to Nolan. Nolan, what do you think?
I think I have a specific person in mind and one specific play that we would run. It's called Eagle.
Okay, and who?
That's for Jacob Verhagen.
Jacob Verhagen, get it on the guy right now. Where's he at? Jacob, raise your hand. There we go. Okay. First off, Coach, it's good that you have a couple options here. Right? Very nice. How about for you, Cooper? You felt a little, maybe embarrassed that Deyten said you, but who would you pick?
Eagle Hager.
Okay, again, wow, this guy. Now listen, Freedom, if you're tuning in, don't take this as some kind of we're giving you away secrets or whatever. Come on. Well, they know you guys anyway. They watch the film. Brett, you have something else from online?
I don't, but again, big audience on Facebook, YouTube. I'm waiting for some questions.
Listen, your roster, good mix of veteran, newer players. What can you tell me about them in general? I don't want you to talk about yourselves here. Now give some love out to some of the guys here. We already talked about, is it Verhagen? Is that Verhagen? Pretty good shot. Some other kids that maybe folks may not know about, they maybe want to give a shout out maybe to. We'll start here with Nolan. Anybody out there in that crowd kind of fit that bill?
I'd have to say definitely Bryce Lammers. He's been stepping up a little bit.
Where are you at? Raise your hand, Bryce. There he is. Okay, stepping up. Okay. What year are you, Bryce?
I'm a senior.
Senior. Okay, good stuff. Deyten?
Jacob Verhagen's little brother, Trevor Verhagen.
Where's he at?
Yeah.
Okay, there you are. You say little. What year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, all right. Now, why? Why are you picking him?
He's been having a really amazing season this year, stepping up in some big games.
Okay. Cooper, it's your turn.
I'd have to say Will Jansen.
Will, where you at? Raise a hand. Okay, you're down. Why are you picking Will? First off, what grade are you at, Will? Junior. Okay.
Always bringing the energy and scout for practice.
Okay. Now, you guys all get along? And this is I asked about freedom. I asked every team about the chemistry. Now, it's remarkable that everybody seems to get along. There's no drama at all between you guys. Is that what you're telling me, Deyten?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
No drama.
Really, Nolan?
No drama.
No, come on, Cooper. Just a little bit.
Drama.
None at all. All right, that's what I like to hear. Okay, it's just remarkable that every team doesn't have any drama, Brett. Even the girls' teams when they're on. No offense, girls. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You get 15 girls together, you never know what's going on there. But all right, maybe I'll move on to the next subject. Brett, did you have something?
Yeah,
from
let me
online?
rescue you, Ricardo. And I have a question from Dustin. You guys have a thing this season where every 3 defensive stops, you bark on the bench.
Whoa, what's
Where
this?
did that idea come from?
Okay, so every 3 stops,
They bark.
there's
Apparently, they
barking
bark
on the bench.
Yeah.
Where did that start? Can anybody who wants to answer that?
Well, it was brought in by Coach Van Roy.
Okay.
They I believe they call it a kill when you get 3 stops in a
Oh.
row, and if you get a certain amount of those, your percentage of winning goes up. So
Right.
after we get those 3 stops, barking brings the energy from everybody.
Yeah.
Gets
All right.
everybody
Yeah.
engaged.
Nolan, Cooper, thoughts on that? Cooper, nothing? Nothing, but is that something that when you hear, and well, actually you're doing it for once because you're on defense, but is that something that gets you guys kind of going a little bit there, hearing the barking?
For sure.
I think it brings us a lot of energy.
Okay, all
And
right.
it gives us like motivation to like get those 3 stops. So
Okay, great stuff. Now, would you say that the bench guys, that they normally do the job when it comes to lifting your spirits maybe a little bit on the court?
yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Definitely
Okay,
not.
good to hear. Brett, you got something?
Well, how about as long as we're talking defense, we got to talk about that 2-3 zone, right?
Okay.
What's that all about, right? That's the staple of this program right now.
Yeah, and it's something that when you run that well, Coach, that's hard.
They
Right?
run it
Hard,
well.
hard to try to penetrate a little bit. What do you think about the 2-3 zone? Let's start here with Nolan, if you want, and then we'll talk to Deyten and Cooper on that. What do you think about that 2-3 zone?
I think it's great. It gives teams different looks that they're not used to, and I don't think it's just a 2-3. Like we go out there and play with like 100% all the time. That's what I think makes our zone like different from the other ones.
Okay. Oh, there's a pic. Is that you right there?
Yep.
Oh wow, nice shot.
Hey,
Very
Ricardo,
cool.
as long as we got a couple photos of Nolan, and I want to give credit to, is it Riley Warnke? Am I saying that right? Right there, Riley. He gave us the pictures.
A photographer. Thank
Yes.
you, Riley. We appreciate that.
Did I
Good
say your
stuff.
last name right? Yeah, There,
Wonky.
thank you, Riley. Appreciate
Okay.
it. There we
Well,
go. Back to
good
you.
stuff. And I forgot the question already that I was
2-3
asking.
zone.
Oh, the 2-3 zone. Yeah, Deyten and then Cooper.
Yeah, we have a lot of different variations of it, so it's not just
Yeah.
the 2-3. So we're able to mix and match based on what teams are giving us.
Okay. Cooper, anything to add?
Yeah, we were introduced to it pretty
Yeah.
young in our basketball careers, so it's kind of just comes natural later on. So it's just, makes the job easier for others, I think, once you know it.
Look at you. Look at this guy. Look at the intensity right there on that photo, huh? All right, good stuff. You're talking about the 2-3 and being implemented there by Coach. Let's talk about Coach Van Roy a little bit. What's with this guy? What can you tell me? Earned his 100th win last week. Is that correct, Coach? So congratulations. Let's give him some love here. I say that because coaching now is more difficult, in my opinion, than it used to be. Look at you arguing a call here, Coach. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, there's a chance. But what? Now listen. And the same thing with every team I get in here. Don't tell me that he's a good coach. I know he's a good coach, all right? You need to tell me some stuff that people might not know, some quirks, some little bit of weirdness. Give me some thought. Give me some things here that you notice about Coach that maybe he might be just a little bit embarrassed about. Anything come to mind? Deyten?
I got it.
I would say Coach Van Roy is a professional farter, is what I would
Oh,
say.
that's what I was gonna say.
There we go.
I would go with.
Wow. He's
Can he demonstrate? For
no. So he's a wind master, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
Okay. He has
Really
control
bad.
of the
That's
wind.
never been said
Attaboy.
on Roundtable
That's the
before,
kind of
yeah.
stuff I'm looking for. See everybody watching this, other teams watching this.
That's a new one.
That's
a
what
new
I
one.
want.
Yeah.
Right there. Oh, Nolan, that's a pretty high bar, Nolan.
I mean, I say that for sure, but like,
Okay.
I think that he's just like really fun to talk to. I mean,
Yeah.
we can just like talk to him on like a personal level. He's like family to us, which like definitely helps a lot.
How much does it help? I mean, Coach, he looks like a younger coach.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
I mean, how much does that help, too, that he's not some old guy out there trying to tell you something, right?
Yeah, I think that he can like relate to us with like a lot of things.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's definitely fun.
Good stuff. Cooper.
I do just have to agree with Nolan.
Okay, all right. But not Deyten?
Also have to agree with Nolan.
Okay. Just double checking on that. Brett, did you have anything else?
Yeah, I was wondering about that conference title that Little Chute won 2 years ago. You shared it with FVL. How does that feed into the program, right? You see championships being won. I'm thinking these guys want to be a part of something special too.
Yeah. Your thoughts on that, guys, on that title from a few years ago. Cooper, we can start with Cooper and work our way down.
I wasn't really too much part of the team, but I guess it was really cool to see us win. It's
Okay.
definitely you kind of looked up to them as like idols, I'd say.
Okay.
So it's you just kind of want to implement that.
Another shot there of your game against Freedom. Anything to add to that, Nolan and Deyten, in terms of like where the bar is set, the championship level where you guys want to get to?
Yeah, I'd say it definitely set the bar high for our just
Okay.
organization in a whole. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it just set the bar really high for us.
Another great
That's all I
shot.
gotta say.
Is this our guy over here taking
Yeah.
those shots? Man, this guy's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bro, we might have to hire him.
We should, yeah.
We should. Okay, anything to add to that, Deyten? That's a nice shot there, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
Go ahead.
being a part of that team, there's a lot of similarities between
Okay.
now and then.
Okay.
And,
How so? Now I'm going to put you on the spot. What are some of the similarities then?
Really high bench energy,
Okay. There
which
you
was
go.
I was really good at.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to you. Another great shot there again. Thank you so much. Brett, do we have a question from Coach Van Roy.
Good.
Now, Coach, I know they mentioned a few things about you. Now, don't be trying to reciprocate here. All right. Now, shout out your coach, Van Roy.
Well, my question is, looking back at all the Little Chute teams that you guys have seen, who are the players, specifically one player or another, that you guys watched growing up, that
Okay.
you maybe got in the gym with when you were younger, that is somebody that, kind of motivated you, or when you watched how they worked or watched what they did, is someone that you're like, that guy does it the right way?
Great question.
It is,
Basically, the role model from an older Little Chute player. We'll start with Deyten and come back this way.
I think the obvious answer is Drew Jotun.
Okay.
Drew always was putting in work and just very personable person to be around.
Okay. Nolan.
I'd probably say Hunter Thiel,
Okay.
because when I was a sophomore, I would always have to go against him in practice, and he went like 100% all the
Yeah.
time. Very good player.
I remember Hunter Thiel, heck of a receiver, if I remember right.
Is he at St. Norbert now?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, 3 sports. Yeah.
Oh, he
No
is.
way, really? Wow, that's
Incredible,
impressive.
yeah.
Very impressive. Okay, Cooper.
Mine's kind of an older one, but I'd say Cade Van Asten.
Okay.
He played with my brother, so I kind of watched him growing up.
Yep.
It was just always cool to see him, and Cade
Okay.
Van Asten.
Coach, that was a great question. Got to give you an A+ on that one. Well, Brett, guys, we got to pay the bills, so we got to go to our halftime here. We'll be back for the second half of the Varsity Roundtable after these words.
At Cellcom, we live, work, and play right here in Wisconsin. That's why we use our wireless technology to help protect this place we call home. That's technology with a heartbeat.
Promote your business, unite your team, or just get your name out there with help from the professionals at Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, we have the skills and experience to customize your apparel and spread the word about your business or organization. We can put your logo, name, or anything else you want on any article of clothing. From embroidery and screen printing to graphic design and heat press services, we've got you covered. Call today.
And now, back to Varsity Roundtable.
All right, welcome back to the second half of the Varsity Roundtable. Here, hanging out with Little Chute boys hoopsters, Cooper, Effa, Nolan, Jakubek, Deyten, Magnussen. Guys have been having a lot of fun here answering the great questions that you've been given to them from online world, as well as their coaches and their teammates. So, gentlemen, I'd love to see the competitiveness of athletes at the high school level, but I'm gonna maybe change a little bit up, and we're gonna see how you guys are with trivia. Okay? Now, I want you guys to be quiet out here because some of you guys may know the questions. I inadvertently gave them the questions and answers over there to this subject. Now, how well do you know is a little game that we play with every team that's here. It's a series of 5 questions. It starts off easy, and they get more difficult as we go along, and then there's a bonus question. But you're competing against each other, right? So now we're a modest show. You can just tell, man, we ain't got no money, right? So if I don't have any buzzers for you, so if you think you know the answer, right here, do one of those, right? Just raise your hand, right? Got Brett over there checking it out. He's watching you guys. Now listen, it's a timely subject, in my opinion. How well do you know the Super Bowl? Get it? So, and this guy over here, you be quiet over here. He saw all the questions and the answers over there. So, and normally I'll be like, you guys, I can't stop you from helping them. You really can't help them now because some of you guys know what the answers are on here. So you guys are going to be on your own. So what do you think about that Super Bowl, Nolan? Come on, you know football a little bit, right?
A little bit. Not very confident, though.
Cooper?
No.
Not at all? Okay, now I'm a little surprised here.
Yeah,
Deyten?
I hate Patrick Mahomes.
Okay,
Whoa. Okay. There we go.
He's not one of the questions. So, all right, I think I might bomb out on this one now, Brad. We don't have a lot of football
They'll be
guys
fine.
here.
They'll be fine.
Okay, well, here we go. Well, I'll start off with something easy. Okay, something easy, right? Question number 1. Remember, these start easy. Which 2 teams are playing in this year's game? Okay, Deyten.
The Eagles and the Chiefs.
There we go.
That's
how
really
it is.
easy.
That was easy.
Well, it has to start off easy. It's the first question, Brett.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, give me a little hand. 1-0-0. That's the score, guys. Hear me? All right, question 2. This quarterback has won the most Super Bowls. Deyten.
Tom Brady.
Yes, that's how easy it is.
That's fast.
That's fast.
That's how fast you have to play the
He's
game.
won 7 titles, by the way.
That's how fast you play the game, right?
That's how fast. You got to get your hands up. Brett's watching you. He's eagle eye over there.
2-0-0.
2-0-0. Question 3. The championship trophy awarded the Super Bowl winner is named what?
Oh.
Deyten.
The Lombardi Trophy.
Yes. See how easy it is?
I mean, this is no sweat. He's
Just
working
wait.
on a perfect game.
Just wait.
Perfect
Deyten,
game.
you're crushing it. Cooper. Nolan. No idea, huh? Okay.
Perfect
Question
game.
4. I think this one might trip them up a little bit.
Okay.
New Orleans is hosting the Super Bowl for the 11th time. That's tied with this other city for the most Super Bowls ever. I'll give you a hint. It's also in the South, and it's warm. Deyten.
Miami.
Boom.
Yes.
Yes.
4-0-0.
It's getting serious now.
Wow.
Perfect game. Perfect game alert right
Yes,
now. Yep.
perfect, man. You're pitching one. No pressure. You're pitching a shutout here, or a perfect game, as Brett said. Now, question 5. This is supposed to be the hardest one, but maybe these guys are just on the ball. This team, Brett, this was just named by USA Today as the greatest Super Bowl team ever. And hint, they're in the NFC North, not the Green Bay Packers. Deyten.
Would it be the 85 Bears?
It is.
Oh, come on.
What?
You had to put that in there, didn't you?
I did,
Oh,
yes.
shoot,
As
I
a
forgot
Bears
about
fan.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
85 Bears. What? They were right here, baby.
They are not the greatest team of all time.
I
Anyway,
didn't say that. That's USA Today that said that.
5-0-0. Let's move on.
By the way, USA Today, that's our parent company, Brett.
Bonus question is worth how many points, though?
So you have 5, man. You're working on the shutout. Bonus point is worth 6 points, guys.
6-point bonus question.
Now listen, Brett. By the way, did you know I think it was 2 weeks ago, did we have Kimberly on the show?
Kimberly Girls?
Yeah, I went back and I
Yeah.
looked. I got to watch this because some of the girls were looking on their phone, getting up the answers. I noticed that, so I'm watching you guys.
Oh, they're good.
All right, okay. Bonus question: the Packers this is for the win. The Packers' last championship was in the 2010-11 season. What team did the Packers beat in the Super Bowl?
Oh.
Deyten.
the Steelers.
Wow.
Yes!
11
game.
11's that's a perfect game. A perfect
Congratulations.
game.
I don't know if that's happened.
Maybe once or twice, but he's made history tonight.
He's made history now. Now, did you see the questions before, Deyten?
No, those were just really easy.
Okay, all right. Good one, bro. You got me on that one. Brett, I don't know. I can't remember the last time we've had someone sweep it.
Well,
listen, Nolan and Cooper, you guys
11-0-0.
you guys are in the midst of greatness right now. So just letting you guys know. Let's give them another hand, huh? 6-0. Wow.
11.
They were too
0-0.
easy. Brett, did you have something from online?
I do. Jason wants to know, great question. How is the team preparing for what is sure to be an intense atmosphere when they face Freedom on Friday night? It's going to be.
Yeah.
We had a great game last night. We streamed at Schwabenheim de Pira. It was like a sectional final.
That was incredible.
Very similar on Friday night.
Brett was right. We're expecting to see the same kind of thing. How do you prepare for something like that? Let's start with Cooper and work our way down.
I guess you can't really prepare. It's just experience kind of helps you through it. You just got to lock in, I guess.
Okay. All right. Nolan?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. And also just like stuff we're doing in practice, scouting them out, trying to figure out what they're going to do and just do it the best we can.
Deyten?
Yeah, it's been circled on the calendar all year.
Okay.
Shout out to the coaches, coming up with a game plan, just gotta do it to the best of our ability.
And I'm glad he said circle. So many teams come on here, Brett, am I right? Oh, it's just another game. Come on, man. We know when it's Freedom, it's something a little bit more, right? Because that's your biggest rival, wouldn't you say, in the NEC?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We know that, Brett, in all sports, right? So good stuff. If you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask, okay? Because we're second half of the show. We'll be wrapping up fairly soon. Brett, let me know if you have anything from online. Now, you guys already mentioned about maybe some of your idols, right, in the Little Chute basketball program. Now is the time to give some advice for the little guys that are in the program. What would you tell, a kid that's 10 or 11 coming up through the system, about the Little Chute program and how to get prepared for that? Any advice would you give them? Let's start over there with Deyten and work our way back.
Keep a basketball in your hand as much as you can. It doesn't come easy.
Okay. Nolan?
I'd say just try and look up to the older guys and see what they're doing because, you can learn a lot from them. So.
Okay, good stuff. Cooper?
I'd say what Coach Roy says a bunch, do the boring things.
Okay. Oh, that's great for anything in life, right, Brett? Get the little things done there, and that way. You have something from online?
No, I'm waiting, but
okay.
Let's get us some audience questions,
yeah,
too,
if you guys
maybe.
have a question,
something.
you got to raise your hand here. I mean, you guys were doing a great job earlier, and maybe you guys have any thoughts for your guys here. Why don't you guys just kind of chew on that for a little bit. Brett, let me run a couple promos here. We got some more bills to pay. Here we go. On TikTok, we're on TikTok. Varsity Roundtable is on TikTok. I still don't know what I'm doing with posting. I know they're simple. They're basic, is what the kids say. My posts. Last year, I started up the TikTok. The volleyball team helped me put it together. I know I'm bad at the postings, but that is the best place to find out who's going to be on the Varsity Roundtable each week. So please check that out. It's at Varsity Roundtable. That's how easy it is. Real easy to remember. I'm also on Twitter at Ricardo DeLeon, last name spelled D-E-L-I-A-N. I should say that's my middle name. Vote on Athlete of the Week. Now, I think we've had some Athlete of the Week. Have you guys, I think Cooper, and maybe it was Nolan. Okay. Athlete Week. Go to postcrescent.com. Go under sports, go under varsity, and then you should see the Athlete of the Week. Go on there and vote. It's very important that you vote for your favorite athlete there to see who will win Athlete of the Week for this week. Live stream of the week. Oh, boy. We got the big one. Freedom at Little Chute, Brett. Friday, 7:15 p.m.
What time does your game start?
Well, 7:15, so the girls will do a doubleheader.
Oh, that's right.
So it'll be a little later.
Okay.
7:15, 7:30 probably.
Let's say 7:30. I forgot there was a doubleheader.
Yep, so there we go. Around that time, roughly.
So check out. That's going to be the biggest game in the area. Just letting you know. So please check that out. We can't wait to cover you guys and get some lectures. This will be my first time seeing it. I didn't get to see you guys earlier.
We got them in Freedom, yep.
We got a question from Coach Van Roy. Coach, go ahead.
Since we are our student athletes, right? Let's talk about maybe our school day a little bit. What's the class that you like going to at school each day that you look forward to? You know it's going to be fun, whether it's because you got a couple of these guys in there, like the teacher, whatever it may be. What's that class you like going to each day?
What's the class that you really look forward to going in during your school day? First off, I got to ask this. Coach, what do you teach?
Middle school PE.
Okay, all right. So he's not in this. All right. So, yeah, in high school here, what's the class that you really look forward to during your day? Let's start with Cooper. Go on down.
I won't say it's a class. Lunch is pretty fun because I sit at a table with all my buddies and we just joke around a bunch.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right. I like lunch too. Go ahead, Nolan.
I have to say my last class of the day, which is physics.
Okay. Really, physics?
Yeah, it's a fun class. Actually, the girls' basketball coach is the teacher.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
He's a fun guy.
Good stuff. Deyten?
Marketing is my favorite.
Why marketing?
I don't know. Just the curriculum's a lot of fun.
Okay. All right, good stuff. So I still like lunch though. But Brett, do you have something from online?
I do. Let's go to, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Deyten. Who's got the best dunk package?
What dunk package?
Who's got the
Is
best
that going to be
dunk?
Nolan by default then? I'm going to no. Dayton say no. Okay, Dayton, go ahead.
Shout out Cal Van Rossum.
Cal Van Rossum, where are you at? There you go. Is that true, gentlemen? Is that the case here? Yeah. I'm getting some murmurs. Someone's saying no. So we got some other contenders here. Nolan.
I'll have to say Bryce.
Bryce.
He can windmill, so he's pretty cool.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, did you get any photos of these dunks, my friend? Brett, do we have any of those on I don't know if we have anything. I'm sorry, I'm putting
Nothing
Rosie on the
yet,
spot.
no.
But okay. All right, but hey, wow, that's good stuff. So you got what, 3 or 4 guys that dunk regularly? Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not bad. Very athletic.
We'll look for that Friday night.
We will look for that Friday night. Well, actually, halfway through the game, we'll be like, where are all these dunks they were talking about on the Roundtable show? Good question there, Brett. Do you have something else?
Yeah, Harold, I don't know even what this question is. How do you guys feel about Purdy? Who's Purdy?
How do you feel about Purdy? The
It's not
quarterback?
Brock Purdy.
Next question.
Next question? Okay.
It's not basketball related.
Next question.
All right.
See, that's what happens when everything's on the table.
See, that's
right?
why he wanted to know.
Yeah.
You see what happens here? That's an inside
Good
thing.
thing Coach was here. Let's go to Erica.
I tip my. All right, good one, Brett. What's the
Let's
next
go
one?
to Erica. What is your best basketball memory? That's a good one.
Best basketball memory. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be high school. It could be any sport in your athletic career, right? Oh wait, no, it is saying basketball memory, isn't it?
Best basketball memory.
Okay, all right. So let's start here with Nolan.
I'd probably say winning regionals a couple years back.
Okay.
It was just a really fun game, and everybody stormed the court, so it was just really fun.
Gotcha. Cooper.
I'd have to say just my first varsity start was pretty cool.
Okay. Why was it cool? Was it just because your excitement of having your first start?
Yeah, just the atmosphere was really cool to start and everything.
Okay. All right, Deyten.
I would have to say a playoff game versus WLA last year.
Okay.
I scored my first 20-point game ever.
Okay.
And still only my.
Was that at Little Chute?
No, at WLA.
That was at that WLA. Okay. All right. Hey, let's get it over to Coach Van Roy again. What do you got?
I just got to say, as a little background context, Cooper's first start, he also had a 17-point triple-double that night as well.
Oh, no way. For real? Wow, that's fantastic. Congratulations. No, the triple-double, that's very, very
good.
Remarkable.
Yeah.
Really. Good stuff. Thank you, Coach, for that inside knowledge there. Brett, did you have something else?
No, I'll say last call, though. Anybody
Last
has
call for the
questions?
questions.
In-house,
That
online.
includes
Here we
these
go.
guys here. So just letting you know. This is a question I always love to ask because I always want to dig a little deeper into how you guys prepare for these games. It's rituals and superstitions. Do you do anything specific to get ready for your games? You could talk about, I would want to know individual stuff, but maybe team stuff too if you got it here. Let's start over there with Deyten and work our way back.
My superstition is I get a Celsius,
Okay.
little mozzarella sticks from Quick Trip,
Okay, gotcha.
and then the little airhead cluster things.
Okay,
I've gotten it before every game all year.
gotcha. Okay, no, that's very specific. How about for you, Nolan?
Mine is I go to Quick Trip. I get
Okay.
one of those subs, either a C4 or a Celsius,
Okay.
and then I go to the gym, shoot around, and then drink the Celsius.
Okay. By the way, our show is not sponsored by Celsius. Just letting you guys know that. Go ahead, Cooper.
My mom buys me a Jimmy John's sub before every game, so it's kind of my go-to.
And what kind of specific sub do you typically
Just
prefer?
turkey and cheese.
Okay, that's good stuff. Now, do you guys have anything team-wise that you guys do to prepare for the big games? Anything like that?
Other than just getting in the gym and shooting around before.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of guys do that.
Okay. All right, good stuff, Brett. Let me know if you got anything else. Now, who are the seniors here? Remind me, who are the seniors here? So Deyten and no. Okay. Do you guys have collegiately? I know it's kind of early still to ask, but I always ask the seniors if you guys have made some thoughts about, first off, trying to play at the next level, but also, and this is early, I get it, but any kind of field of study. We can start here with Deyten and then go to Nolan.
I plan on going to Oshkosh for business
Okay.
management.
Okay. Yeah, they're a business school for sure. All right. How about for you, Nolan?
If I don't play basketball, I'm gonna go to Milwaukee and study business as well.
I'm a UWM alum, my friend. Very, very smart man right here. But okay, see, Brett, they're not going to Stevens Point. They like to go to a real school, my friend. So, sorry about that. Do you guys have any question? Oh, do we have another question? Oh, here, back here, Rosie, you got it on the camera back there. Shout out. First off, give us your name, my friend, and then your question.
Zach.
Okay, shout it out.
So how are you guys gonna mentally be prepared for the match on Friday.
How you guys will be mentally prepared for that matchup on Friday? Listen, I don't mean to put pressure on you. That's kind of a big game. Kind of a big game, guys. And you're playing at home, right? You've already lost to Freedom earlier this year. How do you approach that? Let's start here with Cooper and work our way down.
I'd have to say just 110% in practice, so that the game should come easy.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Nolan.
I have to say, like, the crowd energy is going to get us going, and the bench energy. It's going to be a really hype game.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, just putting the right things in your body before the game.
Okay. Like that. What do you drink again? Celsius?
Celsius.
Yep.
Okay. We're not sponsored by Celsius or Quick Trip for that matter, but maybe we can get on that, Brett. We can maybe get sponsorship there for that. Well, if no one else has any questions, Brett, I have one more question left, but we'll do it after the shout-outs. These are shout-outs, guys. You got to send some love out to people who got you where you are today. Now, here's what's going to happen. I always start farthest to my right, so that's you, Deyten. You're going to look at the cameras right by your coaches. Now, don't be just because your coaches are there, don't be pressured or anything to include them in the shout-out. It's got to come from the heart, right? So go ahead, Deyten. Shout-outs to people who got you where you are today. I
want to shout out my parents and my grandparents and all the coaches that got me to where I am today. And I want to shout out my Rocket League partner, Nehemiah Engel, carries me every night.
Okay, all right. I want to point out, and I hope he's watching. I think your grandpa emailed me yelling at me.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Okay, all right, because I didn't mention someone in the rankings or something like that. I love the passionate guys. So is it Mr. Magnussen? Can I?
Yeah, it was.
Mr. Magnussen, he's right here. We got him on the show here. So there we go, huh? All right, but yeah, anything, Nolan? Send the shout outs, my friend.
Shout out my parents and my grandparents, and also just my friends that helped me push me to get where I am right now. So
okay,
yeah,
all right, good stuff, Cooper.
I'd also have to shout out my parents and my grandparents. They're watching right now, and then the team, coaches, everybody's got me here.
Okay, great stuff, good stuff, really good. Oh, Brett, we do have a question from online.
Yeah, just Sports Wisconsin won. They're predicting a Mustangs win on Friday night. Just thought I'd let the guys know.
Oh, congratulations, guys. Oh, they're predicting it to win. So, listen.
Saying Little Chute's going to win.
Let's look at the long-term thing in the postseason. This is where we're kind of talk about it. I don't want to give anybody bulletin board. That's not what I'm here to do. But listen, I'm going to be at the Kohl Center. Brett, how many years have I covered it? Oh, there was 1 year I didn't cover it when Nina won the state title because I was on vacation. But I would say 25 of the last 26 years I've been covering the state tournament either at the Kohl Center. Before that, it was at the barn, the field house. I'm going to be there anyway. You know what would really make my day? If you guys were down there too. Because I have covered the other 2 times, right, Brett, that they went. You were with me, weren't you, to watch?
That was, 11 and 13, I want to say. Does that sound right?
2011 and 2013?
I know.
11 or 14, I think it was. 11 or 14.
Coach Knutson there, he was on staff. Yeah.
Great times. I remember the community coming down. It was a fantastic, really kind of atmosphere at the Kohl Center, and great teams too. No pressure on you guys, okay? But listen, I'm going to be down there. It'd really be great if I could cover you guys. What's it going to take for you guys to get there? That's what I'm looking for. Give me some keys that's going to enable you guys to get to the Kohl Center. Come on, that's what you guys put all those hours in for, right? Is to come out onto the Kohl Center floor. It's a great feeling. What has to happen for you guys to get there? I'm going to start there with Deyten and work my way back.
We got to start playing our best ball now, you know, just seating-wise, and then just going out and giving it everything.
Okay, good stuff. Nolan?
I'd say we just got to be locked in all the time. I mean, go hard every rep in practice, every game. Yeah.
Okay. Cooper?
I have to agree with Nolan.
Okay, that's how succinct, brief. That's all we needed there. So, gentlemen, I want to thank you and wish you the best of luck. I really would like to see you guys down there. I know Brett would love to see you guys down there. Maybe we can drag you down to Madison, Brett, if Little Chute does make it to the state tournament. Again, I want to let everyone know if you want to check out who's going to be on next week's show on the Varsity Roundtable. I already told you, join TikTok. Get on TikTok. You know, it's legal now, the states. We've been approved, right, Brett? Everything's fine. At Varsity Roundtable. I want to thank you guys again. And I want to make sure I get your names right again. Cooper, Effa, there we go. Nolan, Jakubek, Deyten Magnussen. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for being on the show. And let's get it to the teammates. You guys got to give your teammates a round of applause here. Look at these guys. Look how excited they are. Coaches in the back. Did a great job, Coach Van Roy. I appreciate you. giving me time with the boys here as we're trying to. I know this is a big week, but we're trying to put the show together and giving me a lot of your precious time. So thank you so much, gentlemen. Good luck. Hope to see you at the Kohl Center. All right. So that wraps up yet another edition of the Varsity Roundtable. Again, if you want to find out who's going to be on next week's show, check out TikTok at Varsity Roundtable. You can also find it on Facebook at facebook.com/Varsity Roundtable. Until then, folks, have a great week. We'll see you back here again next Wednesday for another episode of the Varsity Roundtable. Keep smiling. Smiling, guys.